And well, when you talk about Little Dicky, Dave Bird, just who he is, like, if you were, let's say you really wanted to be a rapper, and you were born in a wealthy Philadelphia suburb, and you really wanted to be a rapper, are you going to do anything besides comedy rap? Like, is it like?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think you need to necessarily be from a particular area to make good music. I just don't think I don't think that argument ends up holding up, you know? Like,
you don't think so?
No. You think you need to be from a certain area to make good music?
No, I don't. But I think that, like, are we really going to listen to Little Dicky, even if he is talented and, like, is flow, if he's not also being funny? Like, think about...
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe not in his particular instance.
Yeah.
Like, I think, you know, if you use another white rapper as an example, like Eminem, for instance, he was also had some compelling things to say because he had a very interesting upbringing.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
well,
I get you on that
Eminem
point.
didn't grow up in in the suburbs. He grew up in the terrible era,
right.
and
but they still, you know, his white privilege still came to the forefront when it came to marketing.
Yes, 100%.
Exactly.
100%. They bring that up, like, later on. They mention, well, he's trying to, like, sell himself, and he kind of makes this dumb joke of just, like, you know, I'm white, so, like, marketing-wise, that would be very helpful.
Right.
Little Dicky in it. And they mention about how Eminem is, like, the highest selling
right.
rapper, which he isn't anymore. Drake is now. But I mean, yeah,
another person who had, you know, a very privileged background and sort of co-opted
exactly.
like, you know, hip hop.
Yeah, exactly.
But
and Eminem,
but again,
like,
he makes great music. You know, I mean, I'm not a big Drake fan. I do like some of his
not
music.
Either. I'm not a fan of Drake
at all.
I think at all. No.
Yeah, I think he's got a few good songs.
I don't know.
I think he's probably his output is probably 85% bad to 15% good in my opinion. But he does have a couple of songs. Did I ever tell you that Heems and Lil Dicky had beef?
I didn't.
Yeah,
should we talk about who? I mean, people might not know who Heems is.
Well, Heems is a rapper that I worked pretty closely with for a while, and he was from the group Das Racist and Sweatshop Boys, and he's a great solo artist.
What was his beef with Little Dicky?
I don't even remember the specifics of it. I just know they went back and forth a bunch on Twitter. Apparently, they were at the same festival in England, and there was an issue, and like Heems just like dunked on him all the time and stuff. So like when you started listening to him, like, I would just be like, fuck this guy.
Well,
not that you listen to him, but you would put on a couple of his songs.
I mean, I always thought he was funny. I was listening to him in college.
I could see that.
And
he's a very frat. Not that you were a frat guy.
No, I wasn't. But you're talking about you're talking about Little Dicky, you know, saying he's not being taken seriously. Mm-hmm. But there is 100% a market for Little Dicky, and that's white college kids.
Yeah, sure.
And you talk about like Little Dicky or like Ashar Roth or Sammy Adams.
Ashar.
or I mean, either like even
whatever
like,
happened to Asher Roth?
I mean,
that song was another fucking god awful song. It was
or even like
what was it called?
I Love College.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Or even like you could throw
See, again, short-term, short-sighted BS. You know, you can't sell yourself short. And maybe he had nothing to offer, but like if you make a dumb song, you get remembered for being the dumb song, and then you can't make your own music. It's like when you becoming a cover, known for doing covers on YouTube. Yeah. Then you post an original song, no one gives a flying fuck.
I mean, if you're known for being a comedy rapper. And then, you know, and I would even put like Mac Miller, like early days. Into
100%. I hated Mac Miller when he came out. But, I'll be honest.
And speaking to what you said, his later albums were entirely different. a very
Yeah.
different vibe to it.
No, they were, because he became an actual.
Because he became an actual rapper, and
I never got all the way into him or anything like that, but like he certainly improved.
when Earn is first talking to Paperboy, trying to convince him to be his manager, and is like, one of your problem is that you have no fan base, is that you're older, you don't have sex appeal, and you're not white. And one of the things he says is you're not white, and it's true. When Little Dicky, like, I mean, he's kind of making the claim that like him as
I don't think he really meant that.
I don't know if he really meant it either.
I think it's more of like a joke.
It's more of a joke, but also the idea that white privileged people are at a disadvantage in the industry of hip hop is not true at all.
Yeah, obviously.
Because there is a huge market with college kids when you're talking about.
Yeah, or also it's a fucking story as old as time. I mean, it's the story of Elvis.
Yeah,
it's just the marketability of a white face.
Yeah,
it's no different.